guilty pleasure of mine is I like Jeopardy, and timing-wise, it works out pretty well. I'm either prepping dinner or eating it, and it's some background noise, and I can always feel smart that I know most of the questions. I don't know if I've gotten smarter or Jeopardy's gotten easier. It doesn't really matter, but I nailed most of it, and it makes me always feel happy. Plus, it's it's a fun little knowledge quiz. It's a guilty pleasure. That's the whole point of it. But I've decided the most important thing this country has to face is not anything like you think. When you're thinking, what's the most important thing? Is it the economy? Is it abortion? Where are we going with this? We're going to get those medical commercials off of television. They're disgusting. There's like no way around this. So I've decided that's something that needs to happen because I'm trying to enjoy leftover chicken. A nice roast chicken, healthy dinner, clean proteins, all that good stuff. I have to hear about prolapsing and leakages and suicidal thoughts. And I understand the way a lot of these things work in the medical industry, that even with your test subjects, that after you've gotten through all the work to get to human testing, which is like the last stage, you don't have, you have to list things that someone will have that's completely unrelated, just out of safety. So I understand that the fact that you may have suicidal thoughts might have nothing to do with the meds itself, but they have to say it on TV. But that makes it just that much worse. And the other thing that really irks me about it is Jeopardy is like a great family program. It's something that how everybody could, since every family doesn't do anything anymore except sit in front of a television and get older and fatter and more miserable. But, you could have that and actually do some education or something like that, a little fun family time. But, they don't even push it back. Like, we'll have an ED commercial. We'll talk about those transvaginal meshes that failed and the wonderful, wonderful side effects of that. That is something I want to talk about at the dinner table, and I want to hear ever in my life. I really, really have to want to also explain that to children. When you're 7 years old, I think it's a good time to sit down and explain about transvaginal mesh failings. It's pretty important when the child still believes in Santa Claus. It's just disgusting. I don't know why this is allowed. I guess I'm kind of falling into the victim of the idea that I don't like it, so ban it. But in this case, I think overall, outside of that, it just shows how crazy the health system is. And not, why if you have such bad depression that you're ready to hang yourself all the time, why haven't you seen a psychiatrist? Or your leg is broken, why are you sitting at home? Why haven't you went to the doctor? It's just a baffling thing all around, and I don't like those commercials. So I guess I'm just going to rant about how much I don't like them.